Welcome to Wealth Coffee Chats, folks, for your daily live updates. Get the most out of today's episode by participating in the chat. Make sure you ask some questions, be part of the conversation, have a bit of fun, grab a coffee or a tea, take some notes, and get ready to start your day, folks. Quick few housekeeping rules, though. No spamming, no advertising or self-promotion in the chat. That's not on. Be kind and respectful to everyone when participating. And most of all, have a good time. Real estate investing can be your biggest asset. It also can be your most expensive asset when it comes to getting it right or getting it wrong, folks. It can be time-consuming, stressful, and that's why here at Positive, we have what's called a 6-star team, a full-service team that provides integrated wealth and property investing solutions and services simply designed to help you progress towards your goal of passive income through your property portfolio, folks. Make sure you check out our other podcasts on the Positive Mentor Network. Not only is there Wealth Coffee Chats, there's the Urban Property Investor. Drops every Wednesday with straight talking investing strategies and lessons with Sam Saggers. Property Investor Tales. This is where our clients, you guys, share real life stories from property investing, hosted by some of our advisors and strategists. And that's done every fortnight, dropping every Monday. Wealth, Wine and Wisdom, folks, that debriefs the week that was in the world of finance and property, hosted by yours truly, Jason Witten and Andy Fenton on Fridays. Welcome to another Wealth Coffee Chats. Marvellous Monday. Hope you're well, folks, wherever you are. If you think it's Get Rich Quick, you're in the wrong place. This is the wrong podcast. This is the wrong live for you. Welcome to another Wealth Coffee Chat. Hope you're all awesome and well.
Welcome, everybody, to another edition of Wealth Coffee Chat, our Finance Friday edition. So I went into the bank the other day and asked the teller to check my balance. And so she pushed me over. I don't know how often people actually walk into a branch anymore these days. But that's my joke for this morning. Now, I wanted to actually have a chat with everybody because with interest rates as a big conversation, when is the actual right time to refinance? Morning, James. Morning, Courtney. Morning, Luke. Thanks for joining me this morning. Morning, Bunty. Now, one of the biggest home loan mistakes that people make is that you take out the loan and you set and forget it. And over 30 years, a lot of things actually happen. The market shifts, your financial situation changes. So here are 5 signs that it might be time for you to refinance your home loan. If your home loan has been at least 2 years since you took it out, then definitely have a chat with your broker. Or if you didn't take your loan out with a broker, it's always a good time to chat with your broker to find out what's going on in the market. Now, if your financial situation changes in any way, it would be worth reaching out to your broker and having a check-in just to see because your financial situation changed, how does that impact your loan, and can it help either pay off your home loan faster or put you in a better product that's more suitable now. Now, those who are on a fixed rate and you're coming off a fixed rate, you don't actually have to stay with the existing lender once it moves to variable. Great time to have a chat again with your brokers to find out if fixed rate with maybe another lender is appropriate for you, or refinancing and getting a variable rate somewhere else. If you've built some equity in your property, then it's a great time to look at refinancing, because interest rates are actually also based on the loan that you currently have against the value of your property. And I know that I've shared in the past, lenders have different rates for 80%, 70% LVRs and 60% LVRs. So definitely look at what is available once you've got equity available, once you have accumulated or acquired equity in your property. And the fifth sign that it may be time to refinance is if you actually want to cash out your equity to be able to do other things. You could renovate your property, you could do improvements on your existing property, you can use that to invest in shares, or you could use that to potentially as a deposit for your next investment property. Now, over the last week, I've had conversations with a few of my clients, and one of them is starting their journey on purchasing their first investment property, but they still currently have a home loan. And we're just discussing ways to save for a deposit. And I thought I'd share that with everybody this morning. I'll just change over to my board and hope everybody can see. So I'm just going to give you an example. Now, the clients have a property and they currently have a loan here of $800,000. And this is a home loan. What I was talking to the clients about is if you were to then set up your offset, and in your offset, everything, all income, goes into this account. Now, this account will accumulate, it will go up, and all the funds in here, let's just say we've got 200,000 in your offset account. All the money in here reduces the interest on your home loan while you're saving. What we want to do is once you reach enough funds to purchase, to pay the deposit for your investment property, then what we want to do is talk to the accountants to get this amount paid into the loan. So this balance reduces the new balance here will reduce down to the new balance here will reduce down to 600. So your home loan now will be 600. You've taken out this 200. The total balance here is still 800. This 200 here now becomes an investment loan. All right. Now, why is this important? The reason why this is so important is that this home loan debt actually affects how much you can actually borrow, because home loan debt is considered bad debt. There's no negative gearing. You can't claim the interest. So there's no benefit on that. But if you're able to reduce your home loan debt and increase investment debt, the balance is still exactly the same. But now this 200,000 over here that you've used as a deposit for investment, so it's actually being used for investment purposes, it now is, let's just say, tax deductible, and it's treated differently when lenders put that information into a servicing calculator. And that alone has a huge difference on how much you can then go back to the bank and borrow from. Now, when it comes to your strategy in regards to saving for deposit, and if you've got a home loan, this is one of the best strategies to be able to do that. And I've said in the past, you never want to use your cash as, if you've got a home loan, you never want to use your cash as a deposit for the investment property. Okay, there are very many benefits, both when it comes to lending and when it comes to tax. Absolutely have a conversation with your accountants around the tax side, but not only there are tax benefits, but there are also lending structure benefits around doing saving for the deposit this way. The other thing is, one of my other clients, we were running through their servicing, and the husband actually earns a lot more income than the wife, and they've structured the percentage of ownership of the property appropriately, and that made a huge difference. Now, normally a lot of couples have property set up as a 50-50 split. And so what happens there is that the income gets distributed 50-50 and the debt gets distributed 50-50. Now, my clients had their property split at 90-10, and the difference between its servicing and being able to do the loan for them or not was because of the way they split. So it is always good to have a conversation with your accountants around the income that both both people in the couple are currently earning, to make sure that the splits are appropriate also on the property, because you never know later on down the track when you're trying to refinance and your splits haven't been set up correctly, it can actually have a huge impact on your servicing or not. So team, that's my share for today. I hope that made sense. But if you have any questions in regards to that, you can reach out to me. Have a wonderful Friday and a great weekend, and I look forward to catching up with you next week.
Thanks for watching another episode of Wealth Coffee Chat, folks. Make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications so you never miss a thing when we go live. Improve your portfolio and investing game, folks, with Wealth Coffee Chats live every morning at 8:10 each weekday. Make sure you join us. Previous episodes are also available wherever you get your podcasts, folks, as well as our other podcasts from the 6-Star team here at positivementor.com.au.